Pedro, how much improvement has there been then since the European Games until now with the season about to start?
I can tell you that this is the best moment ever since I arrived. So that shows the improvement. That shows the improvement. How pleased I am with the boys. That's normally the team that is now, or starting playing more now, which we made call the first 11, is only together for this is the third week. So I need to be happy having in 2 weeks and a half the best moment since I arrived. So I need to be happy. The boys need to be happy, and definitely I feel this is the best moment that we are having as a team, as a squad, and as a working group. Definitely.
In terms of last season, obviously you were only here for part of the season, but the club finished 39 points behind Celtic in the end. Is there any danger of a repeat of that this season?
I don't care. I mean, I know how massive and big is this club. We know what means represent Rangers. We know here that winning is the only option. So we are going to face each one of the matches as a final, and all the finals are to win. By the end, we'll make the count. But, sorry? I'm not a mathematician. I know that we are going to fight for each one of the 3 points. It doesn't matter against whom we are going to play. By the end, we will know if we win, if we are second, and if we win, how much distance we are from the second, and if we are second, how much distance we are from the first.
Do you believe, though, with what you've seen in these last few weeks and how good a position the team are in now, the best it's been in your time, that you can win the title?
As I told you, this club is such a massive club, and the winning is the only option. I only can tell you that we are really contestants to win the next match. Always the next match. So now it's going to be the first one, and after that we'll think about the next one. Always like this. But knowing that winning each one of the matches is the only option.
Pedro, you said this is the best moment ever for the team. What in particular has happened for you to feel that way?
So when I arrived here, I assessed the squad. Was one of my responsibilities to take decisions. And the decisions regarding to how do I want to organize one squad in one club like Rangers? So first of all, bringing character, bringing men, bringing personalities that know that only acting as a team they can play football in this football club. The second point is about not needing too much to coach the game for them, just having some highlights about what we want in each one of the moments of the game, but especially with 2 points. We need to be very strong when you get on the games since the very beginning, and we have been reproducing that on the last 2 matches, especially Watford match and Sheffield match. And beside that, the second point, know how to control the game, to control the tempos of the game and what's going on the game, having the ball or not having the ball. So that's the huge difference. That's the main difference we have been identifying so far, and you want to extend it along the season.
And do you feel that the players perhaps have more of an understanding now what you want from them, either in game situations, training situations?
The best players are the cleverest players, are the clever that understand easily the game. When they are like that, so it's a lot easier for you to pass your ideas across.
You said when you came in and you took over that you thought you had the best squad.
I always think like that.
When you look at your squad now, that you've made changes.
I keep my word. I always think when I'm working in a club, my players are the best, my squad is the best, my club is the best. I need to represent it like that, and I need to spread that feeling from bottom to top and top to bottom. If I don't think like that, representing Rangers today or all the others that I represent before I arrived to Rangers, I'm a guy just being sitting on my chair, letting the time passing by. I'm not like that, and I want that feeling to spread across as well.
With the changes that you made in the summer, you've had a bit of time to work with them. Have you seen the players all come together as a team, as a squad, and gelling?
So we only have those days when we travel to England from Wednesday to Sunday. They were really needed to have those days together in order to have those bonds, those gelling, those relations, that knowledge, not only in football-wise, but especially about relations. I do believe that the best teams are very good football-wise, but are also very good on the relations, are also too keen on the relations when they get on the team, when they get on the pitches and work as a team. So we are also working on that, and we have a great time back in England from Wednesday to Sunday to do it.
How much are you still looking to strengthen before the end of the transfer window? Do you want to bring more in?
I mean, not only me, all the teams, and meanwhile the transfers window is open. We are always thinking about it. We draw one squad in the transition period between the last season and the new season. We know, we all in the club that take decisions and have that responsibility. We know what we want, so that's what really matters for us. I'm not going to talk about names because I have a principle, and I learned that not to talk about other players or players from other teams.
Pedro, you said there, I know you're backing your players there by saying you feel you've got the best players. How better well equipped do you think you are to challenge Celtic and Aberdeen throughout the season?
I'm not concerned about challenge Celtic or Aberdeen. I'm concerned about return the greatness to this club, and the greatness to this club, it's by challenge all the teams that you are facing. I don't have idea now when we are going to play Aberdeen or Celtic. I think by the end of August or September, October, I don't know for real. I'm just focused on Motherwell. And after Motherwell, the League Cup match, and after the League Cup match, Hibernian, and after that, Arts and so on. I'm not focused just on those two teams. I'm focused in all the teams. If you want to win 3 points in each one of the games, so win it one at a time.
Can I ask you a question about your squad size as the season approaches? I think the last time I checked, you had 26 who have played or could play for the first team. If you get your 2 signing targets, it's 28. Mm-hmm. What would you like to go into the season with in terms of an optimum number?
That's also one point that we know it together. So we also know what we want regarding to the composition of the squad and the numbers of the squad, the numbers of goalkeepers and the numbers of outfield players. We know it, and we are the only ones who need to know it.
Would you accept the current squad?
No. I read it. If you go down from some ounces, I refer the number. I think you might need to go there to watch that number again. We know what we want.
What is the situation with Rob Kiernan and Harry Forrester? Are they still training with the first team, or are they with the young boys?
No, they are not with us since the very beginning. I mean, they knew it since the end of the last season from me. So they are apart. I think Rob's situation is about to be solved, but Harry, maybe it will take a little bit longer.
They're due to leave the club this month,
Yeah.
In terms of the European results, obviously a huge disappointment. How did you set about getting the players to recover from that mentally, to get over that disappointment?
I can tell you just 2 things about it. It was a long hangover, definitely, a long hangover. But by the other side, it was a tremendous effort to look forward. And the words we said to the players were very easy. I mean, we are disappointed. We are all disappointed about what happened. But you cannot change the course of the past. But we might change the course of the future. So that's what we need to focus. Let's look forward, and let's keep doing what we are doing, working hard, placing a tremendous effort, and know that the last week that we are going to play Marseille, Watford, and Sheffield is the one we need to create the momentum, and the momentum is here.
Pedro, can you just clarify, you said Rob Kiernan, that matter will be solved. Is that an agreement reached with the club or with...
You will know it on the right time. The players know what they need to know. The processes are going on. And so far as I know, we are about to have an agreement regarding to Rob. So that's all I can tell you now.
And can I ask you, just in the context of the European game, you come across as a man who kind of thrives upon extra pressure. How much extra pressure do you think has been placed upon you after that result and indeed for this season?
Since the very beginning I arrived here, and I already told that. I have no problem with the pressure. that word for me is not a word for me to deal with it. I'm a guy that knows the responsibility I'm taking care. I'm having a huge shoulders, so I have no problem with it. This club, as I told you, the only thing is about winning. So I'm working to have and deliver a team that the fans need to be proud of, and the players need to be proud of, to play the way they are playing and winning matches. That's all my work matters.
What are you expecting from Motherwell on Sunday? They're a team that's made a lot
Expect
of
a good team, a good side, a good players, a good coach, and like all the other teams, want to start good the league. That's all what we are expecting from Motherwell.
How's your injury news? Any updates?
Only James. So far, only James and Nico. And we don't know when they are supposed to return. Maybe James before Nico, but that's all we have so far.
What are the injury issues? What?
Yeah, injury. Nico is something on the hip, and James is something on the foot. So that's all. Daniel, since he came, is with the team. I mean, he even get minutes on the last match.
Are these short-term injuries, both of them?
He supposedly, yeah, short term. Supposedly, yes.
But can I just ask you, just in the wider football, we're asking everyone today about the prospective transfer of Neymar to PSG from Barcelona. What do you make of it as a man who's worked in football for a long time?
You mean if I have money, should I buy it? Yeah, of course. Should I buy him? Should I buy Messi? Should I buy Ronaldo? I mean, everyone wants to have the best players. Yeah, but football is getting under control, so it's getting money and money and money and money. But if you really value, so buy it. If you have money, buy it because it's going to make the difference for you. This game is about players, and if you have the best players, for sure you are going to win more times. You will see the difference of PSG this season from the seasons before, and if he really values the money, I think yes. Thank you. Cheers.